What's good with my movement game? And I'm coming back for another video. Coming back for another video. Coming back for another video. And if you're new, welcome to the channel. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Welcome newcomers and welcome back if you back on the channel. Now, damn, the sun that came out even more. So it got hotter. When I looked at the weather, that was my first time looking at the weather, it was 72 degrees. And I ain't look at the, so I got out here and on this reaction, before the reaction, by the time it changed, by the times. But damn, it got hotter, sun is beaming out. I had to take off my hoodie. You dig what I'm saying? I had to, I'm like, man, it's hot. Felt that sun, I said, nah, I can't wear this hoodie out here while I'm doing this video. You dig what I'm saying? But hope y'all Wednesday been going good. Hope you been having a smile on your face, man, laughter in your life, and just hold your head up in your confidence. Ain't worrying about the miserable people. You know what I'm saying? You're doing you and living life. I'm working towards so you can live life for real. About to get this started. You dig what I'm saying? This is I'm about to watch. It's 10 extreme weather moments caught on camera. 10 extreme weather moments caught on camera. I know this is gonna be crazy. So I'm gonna see what this about. You dig? Your boy is gravy. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. And if you see this on my arm, this is from dialysis when I get sick. I had dialysis today. I did. I'm gonna take the tape off. Usually I wait till I have waited till the next day or just forgot. But now more I take it off the same day. You know what I'm saying? More now, but yeah, because it starts to itch when you leave the tape on too long. But eventually I'm gonna take it off. So if you see this, it's because I had dialysis today. That's where I get sick. My officially. You know, you know. Ooh, get this started. I choose to do this video out here, and now the sun is beaming more. It felt good. It was the wind. It had wind, and then the sun was. But now the sun's just out beaming. That changed that quick. But more the sun right here.
From a twister in Largo, Florida that sent this mobile home airborne, and a driver in southern Turkey who was nearly crushed by a landslide, to a rare Cambodian tornado that tore this street to shreds, and a tourist in the Alps who watched an avalanche bury her ski resort. Here are 10 extreme weather moments caught on camera.
Let's see.
It was June 25th of 2025.
Okay.
76-year-old Deborah Metler was inside her mobile home in Largo, Florida, when a storm kicked up outside. Moments later,
it says 76-year-old lady was in her home doing what she doing, and her home got caught in the storm, got picked up. And damn, crazy. And in Largo, Florida, okay, but a 76-year-old woman. Let me get this. Let me get back to this. Let me see.
She was doing somersaults in the air as her home was lifted by a powerful tornado. You might call her the real-life Dorothy. All she needs after this...
Oh, power. It was a powerful tornado that happened. Okay. But damn.
...is a new pair of red slippers.
That's a golf court? I mean, golf cart? Golf car? However you say it. Think that you drive on a golf course? Yeah. Man. Damn. And this don't look like a stable home either. This look like one of the mobile homes. Yeah, these are mobile homes. I know stable homes, they get damaged more quicker. And if a tornado is really like, it can really mess up a home that's really like built to be like stable, like more stable, and you know, a house that's really really put together to handle weather conditions. But these mobile homes, they don't stand no chance. And you know what I'm saying? They don't stand no chance. the house up like nothing. Oh, easy. Oh.
By some miracle, Deborah was unharmed when her home finally landed.
Where's she
at? Her living room was completely destroyed.
I don't see no signs of no lady. They said a lady named Deborah. But the point is, I don't see no signs of no lady. I don't see no lady. Where's she at? They said she was in the living room. And she was unharmed. There wasn't no lady in the house. It was an invisible lady. Man, they ain't lying. It was an invisible lady. It couldn't be no real human being. Come on. Because I ain't see no lady. It's weird. I ain't see no lady, y'all. They talking about a lady. Where? She nowhere to be seen. Come on.
The very same living room that she was standing in moments before her home took flight. The twister that nearly sent her home to Oz was an EF-1 that touched down shortly after 7 p.m. It damaged a shopping center before moving northeast toward Deborah's Ranchero Village community, where several other mobile homes were badly damaged. It tracked a 2-mile path of destruction with peak wind speeds up to 90 miles per hour. Some reports claim it was as high as 110.
But the mobile homes, them cheap mobile homes.
Years after The Wizard of Oz premiered in 1939. She never thought she'd be part of the 2025 reboot.
Okay. Guess she was born before The Wizard of Oz. Oh, you was born me, or when it was, whenever around that time or whatever. But it's crazy. Damn.
Mersin, Turkey is a large city on the Mediterranean coast. The metro region is home to over 1.7 million people, including one man who will never drive along the shore again. On March 21st of 2026, he was driving along a coastal highway after several days of heavy rain. In hindsight, that was probably a bad idea.
Riding in the rain? Rain in it? Oh! What? Damn, he got caught in that? That just came down. Boom. Damn. But he's riding in, and it was raining out. To be riding on the road like that, and this happened, and you don't expect it? But then you riding on the road in the weather condition. Like, it's raining. Like, and that's the type of road I ain't never really, of course this is real life, but these type of roads that people be on in movies and shit. You know what I'm saying? But damn, he riding in the weather condition he riding in, and then this happened. I hope he okay. Who that is, but damn. Unfortunate. In that situation. Man, that just smacked the car. It did damage. But if it didn't do worse, it could have been worse if it didn't do worse. You know what I'm saying? It could have really, even with him, he could have been worse if he gonna feel something. It's crazy. It's crazy. Damn.
The 44-year-old man inside the car was rescued and taken to the hospital with minor injuries.
He was that
it's
old?
Unclear how long he was stuck or how close his car came to plummeting over the edge. As he approaches, pay attention to two things. Down and to the right, you can see what appears to be a near 90-degree fall-off to the water below. Up and to the left, you can see netting that's supposed to keep landslides from landing on cars. Maybe it's time to invest in stronger nets.
Yeah, that's scary.
In the Swiss Alps, the winter of 2026 has...
That's scary. Damn. Damn, that's scary. But let's see more. Let's see more. Damn.
Been among the most dangerous in recent history. Extreme snowfall put much of the mountain range on a Category 5 avalanche watch, the highest it can be. As of mid-March, those avalanches have already claimed over 100 lives. One derailed a train in Switzerland, while another buried 13 backcountry skiers in Italy. On February 20th, another blanketed a popular ski resort in a thick cloud of snow.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Just imagine getting caught in that. That's... It would be good. Damn. 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 Like, if that happened unexpectedly... Damn. Or unless you knew the weather conditions and then, you know what I'm saying? If you was out here and you knew the weather conditions, then you know you should be on guard and be, you know what I'm saying? But like, cause you know like, okay, by this time it's gonna happen. Cause sometimes they can switch up and happen before then, the time it's supposed to happen. But when it's unexpectedly, it's like, damn, fucked up when it's unexpected. Yeah, damn. Damn. Damn.
Our camera woman, Lana, was relaxing outside when she heard two large explosions and helicopters flying overhead. That's when she took out her earbuds and noticed the avalanche. Based on her story, it sounds like this was a controlled avalanche, though we weren't able to find anything online confirming as much.
Oh, she recorded it, okay.
For the people of Phnom Penh, Cambodia, tornadoes aren't typically top of the mind. That's because they're extremely rare in a region of the world that's more worried about typhoons and flash flooding. But they can still happen, and when they do, they pack a punch. Watch what happened when this tiny twister touched down on the streets of the capital city.
Oh. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Oh, and it was a person out there. I just seen a person out there. Damn. Damn. That person okay? Cause damn. You come out and this is happening? Shit. Get caught in weather conditions? Man.
Imagine walking outside to find a tree covering what used to be a clear view of the road. We weren't able to find much online about this specific event. When twisters do happen in places like Phnom Penh, they're typically weak and extremely short-lived. It wouldn't be surprising if this one was on the ground for only a few seconds. But that's all it took to leave this busy street unrecognizable.
Damn.
A similar scene unfolded a month prior in the coastal district of Kuala Langat, Malaysia, when a twister left 10 people injured, including 9 students. Cell phone footage from around the area shows what it was like to be trapped in the middle. These guys were out for a casual drive when the storm struck out of nowhere.
Oh, it came out of nowhere.
The storm damaged several buildings and overturned a handful of heavy road barriers. Based on reports, we believe the building with the red roof was a local school. The storm touched down sometime before 12:45 local time, meaning classes were likely in session as pieces of the roof flew off.
For real? Damn.
Police dash cams capture all kinds of crazy footage. This Colorado cop was used to filming high-speed chases when something else crossed his path. Deputy Skaliski was on his way to work when an EF2 twister touched down ahead of him.
Hey, it's Skaliski. I'm watching a tornado in Elbert County right now. 194 and 17, basically. It's coming up 194 right now. It's, just went through Elkhorn. It's heading northeast. Like 50 meters. I'm watching it rip a lot of debris around and watch some roofs come off houses and stuff. Yeah. Alright, it's officially in Arapahoe right now, yeah. But if you want to send like Rattlesnake through, it's probably like north out and 194, and I'll go drive through there.
He knows where the storm is heading based on his own location on Route 194, which runs along the border of Elbert and Arapahoe County. Worried about possible injuries, Deputy Skaliski raced to the nearest neighborhood, where one man's home took the brunt of the passing storm.
I'm driving through Elkhorn.
Not even moving. Now moving. He's driving.
Dispatch is clear.
I called it in. Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, I've got it on video. I was like, that's weird. That's kind of a lot of dirt. And then all of a sudden I watched roofs come off houses, and I was like, oh, that's a tornado. Yeah, it was like 50 meters. And I mean, you know, just like some high wind, but definitely was enough to pick up a lot of debris, so. Oh, wow, that's crazy. There's a good funnel that's coming back around right now. Wow. Dispatch call 165.
Damn.
Go ahead.
That home got some damage?
Major damage is going to be off Antelope Ridge and north out. There's about...
Yeah, they home got some damage. I see, you did some damage.
5 to 10 homes severely damaged in here. I'll be checking for injuries.
Damn.
But if you want to move the whole location, they went through here.
This home right here got some damage. I don't know if other homes look like the country, like way out. Hey, that's why, is it safe to live in the country? Because these type of weather conditions happen in the country, for real, for real. Damn.
According to the National Weather Service, 4 tornadoes touched down in the greater Denver area that day. In Elbert County, where Deputy Skaliski was driving, at least 19 homes were damaged.
What?
Some in worse shape than others. On average,
Damn.
Colorado sees about 50 tornadoes each year. Most are short-lived and aren't nearly as strong as those seen in Kansas or Oklahoma. This outlier was enough to remind everyone that Mother Nature does as she pleases. Girona, Spain is a large city in the autonomous region of Catalonia. It's home to about 100,000 people who, on August 30th of 2022, believed the sky was actually falling. Hailstones as big as tennis balls rained down upon the city, smashing windows and slicing branches off trees. Pay attention to the sights and sounds in the following clip. What would you have done if you were caught in the middle of it?
In the middle of a hailstorm? Oh, shit. There's some people outside? Oh, it's people outside. They running. Get caught in a hailstorm. Just imagine with these weather conditions. These weather conditions up to this, and you get caught in this, you outside, it's even worse. But damn, they running. They trying to run and like, oh, it's hailing. Damn. Damn. Damn, that sound heavy.
The only windshields to survive the storm were those parked inside or under cover.
Damn,
otherwise, car owners returned to their spots to find shattered glass and dented hoods. One of the stones measured 4 inches in diameter, or about the size of a softball, making it the largest to fall in the region since 2002. Upwards of 50 people called to report injuries, ranging from bruises to bone fractures. Sadly, the hailstorm claimed 1 life when a falling stone struck an infant in the head.
For real? A baby?
On November 1st of 2020, the strongest storm of the annual typhoon season slammed into the Philippines. Super Typhoon Goni, a Category 5 equivalent with wind speeds upwards of 195 miles per hour, destroyed up to 90% of buildings when it made landfall on Catanduanes Island. The storm crossed the island and continued west toward the coastal city of Legazpi in Albay province. All these locals could do was watch as hurricane-force wind destroyed everything in sight.
Oh. Very strong wind.
Goni destroyed tens of thousands of homes, displacing upwards of 300,000 people while claiming...
What? For real? But these are... I'm saying it like... I'm overly excited or something. That's how I be sometimes, but this is crazy. Damn.
At least 20 lives. 24 hours later, the Philippine Red Cross reported that those on Catanduanes Island were without electricity, water, or cellular networks.
What?
During its 2-day journey across the Philippine Sea, Goni grew from a 30-mile-per-hour tropical depression to a full-fledged Category 5 super typhoon. According to NASA, the conditions for intensification were nearly ideal thanks to warm ocean temperatures, little wind shear, and a moist atmosphere. Padang, Indonesia is a bustling city and the capital of West Sumatra. It's home to just under 1 million people, all of whom know how dangerous things get during the rainy season. When it comes to natural disasters, flash floods and landslides are public enemies number 1 and 2. In November of 2025, flash flooding began threatening the Gunuang Nago Project Bridge, which connects the Pao and Kurangi sub-districts across a wide river. This is what it looked like before the storm. This is what it looked like during.
Oh, damn. Oh. Damn. Crush that.
Severe flooding in Padang and across West Sumatra left thousands of homes underwater. roughly 12,000 people were forced to flee and take cover in temporary shelters. Much of the rain was attributed to Cyclone Senyar, a rare tropical storm that formed near the equator. This is almost unheard of due to what's called the Coriolis effect. In simple terms, the Coriolis effect is when objects moving in a straight line appear to curve because the ground below is rotating. It's what causes hurricanes to spin and sniper bullets to curve. Earth's rotation appears to deflect moving objects, such as storms, to the right in the northern hemisphere and to the left in the southern hemisphere. This typically prevents cyclones from forming and moving along the equator. But, as we all know, when it comes to Mother Nature, anything is possible. About a month later, in East Java, Indonesia, another wall of racing water sent these locals running for dry ground.
Wow! I guess. Recording? Dang. They had to come out for cover.
Tapi guys, nggak lampu loh guys.
Get on the dry part. Damn.
Luar biasa.
There's still somebody out there trying to surf?
While it looks like a flash flood, what you're seeing is actually an oceanic tidal bore. They form when seawater surges into a narrow river, creating tidal waves that can travel for miles upstream. For some, they're as fun as they are destructive. Just ask the guy holding a surfboard toward the end of the clip. He is one of many tidal bore surfers, a sport that gained popularity in 2010 when Western tourists rode the waves for the first time. That said, locals have likely been riding them for far longer. They simply use canoes instead of surfboards. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more just like it, be sure to click the link on screen now. With that, thank you all for watching.
Okay, that's the end of the video. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. Let me know what y'all think of 10 extreme weather conditions caught on camera. This is crazy. Damn. This is crazy. On that, I'm out.